Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing something new for my channel, which is a mushroom hunt, specifically morels. Last year and the year before, sort of been getting into more of looking for mushrooms and such. By no means am I any expert. I'm still learning. I'm very new to this. But I know last year we found some in a specific location that was about 30 minutes outside of my city, and we're in southern Ontario. So we figured we'd try our luck. We may be a little bit too soon. This is the first week of May. Last year, I think we were sitting roughly about the third week. And with what happened in April with the ice storm, the extra snow, we might be a little bit behind. But we figured we'd go out today and see what we could find. Also, over the winter, I picked up a guide. This is the Peterson's Field Guide that I've just been playing around with. It's a pretty cool book. At the front here, you sort of find the shape of the mushroom or what you think it is. So for example, Morel's plate 2. So you go sort of into the middle of the book and we go to plate 2. Then here, you find which one you think it is. I'm pretty sure, and I'll have a picture later up in the video, that we were looking at the common morel, yellow morel. And so you just go over to this section and then it'll tell you what page it is. So then you go to that page, it'll give you a description of it, colors, different things you can look for. And it's pretty cool. It's almost like a choose your own adventure, but for mushrooms. Also in the back, we got a ruler, and there's some like different information on like shapes of the mushrooms. So you can, when reading the profiles, you can look in here and say, okay, yeah, it looks like that, or maybe it looks like this more. So pretty cool. I've been pretty happy with this guide. So yeah. Well, I'm going to head off and I'm going to see if I can find any morels, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so we're out at my favorite spot. Been here a couple times before. We found different types of mushrooms. We found morels here. So that's why we're here today. I'm here with a buddy. So let the hunt begin. Let's see if we can find any good mushrooms to eat that are edible. Alright, I'll be right back once I find some. Alright, so our first find here, my friend spotted it. Sort of green, some form of fungi here. It's all over this log as well. Pretty interesting looking. It's all up and down this log here, all on these dead logs. So I'll just go move to this side here. This is a pretty cool pick. Alright, so it has like a white ring in it. Very thin. So I'm going to pick a couple pieces of those and take them home and try and figure out what that is. Alright, number 2, found on a tree. Looks like a fungus. Not exactly sure. Has like weird stems on the bottom and such. Not exactly sure, but alright, we'll grab that and we'll pack it away. Alright, so scouted this whole area. Maybe it's just not lush enough yet. As mentioned before, we had that cold snap. We're only a week into May, so usually it's in the middle of May, third week of May, that we've been out here and found morels. So hopefully next time I'll see if I can get the picture off my friend of the one we found last year, and that way I'll just post that in here quickly and you guys can see what we're hunting exactly. But yeah, both of us just paired up and searched that whole area, and really no mushrooms at all. So a little disappointed, but we found some fungi. get to use my book, and I'll be right back in a little bit, and we'll see what type of fungi I found. All right. Okay, so we're back from our trip, and we didn't find any morels. As I mentioned, it possibly was because we were too early, but we did find some polypores, which I think this is what these fall under, or shelf fungi. And so this was the first one that we found. It's pretty cool looking. And from what I think it is, and just doing some research online and using the book, I think it's a turkey tail. When looking at the pores underneath and everything, it matches to be underneath that name. Could it be a false turkey tail? I'm not 100% sure because I'm still learning about the pores and stuff. But when I look at it underneath and you go really close, it looks tubular, how they mentioned that's supposed to be with this. I think basically it's just a turkey tail with some algae growth on it, and it looks like it's pretty old. Like there was a lot there. It could have been from earlier in the season. I'm not sure. I'm still learning about this stuff, but pretty cool looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw on a macro lens onto my camera here, and I'll try and do my best to show a close-up of it. Okay, so this is a close-up of what I think is the turkey tail. Sort of moving around here and such. That's what it looks like on the top. It's got those white lines and then those deeper color lines. I think it's just algae coated underneath. You can see the pores. All right, so after looking at the macro, closer up look of it, maybe you guys have a better idea of what it is. I could be mistaken on my guess of that it's a turkey tail. Please let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm new to this. I'm just learning. But like I said, after my research, I think it's turkey tail with just some algae coating on it. And just the way it grew and where it grew on those dead stumps. All right, so the next item that we're going to look at is the one that was basically, it was like it was a dead standing tree, and it had that big white, and I'm pretty sure it was like another type of shelf fungi in the polypore family, but not exactly sure. The top of it had like that bulb on it for the stem coming down. And on the underneath, it had like these hairs or teeth. I'm not sure exactly what you call that. On the inside here, because we were ripping it apart, trying to figure out what it was. It's pretty porous, but also solid, spongy. So I'm not sure which one this one is. And if anybody knows, again, please let me know down in the comments below. Try looking up this one, and I couldn't find anything really that matched it. And the book doesn't show every single type of mushroom. Sometimes they'll show one that's similar and they say, listen, there's these two other types that are very similar, but it's not exact science when using this book. So if anybody knows, please let me know. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Please subscribe. I appreciate all the new subscribers I've been getting over the last couple weeks. So thank you for joining my channel. Have a great day, have a great week, and take care.